Good morning. Yesterday we have covered these four problems, but very quickly we'll check these problems again, and we'll go for the next problems in this tutorial. So, example is light ray is incident from one medium to second medium. If the refractive indices of medium 1, medium 2 are 1.5, 1.36 respectively, then determine angle of refraction for the angle of incidence of 30 degree. Medium 1 refractive index, medium 2 refractive index 1.5 to 1.36, N1 and N2. Angle of incidence is given, that is 30 degree, and we have to find out angle of refraction, that is phi 2. Today I have corrected this refraction. So Snell's law says N1 sin phi 1 is equal to N2 sin phi 2. According to Snell's law, N1 is given, phi 1 is given, here N2 is given. We have to find out phi 2, that is angle of refraction. So substituting 1.5 into sine 30 equal to 1.36 into sine phi 2. So take this sine phi 2 on one side and remaining all other terms values on other side. So it becomes 1.5 divided by 1.36 multiplied by sine of 30. So after calculating this, it turns out as 0.55147. So sin phi 2 is 0.55147. So phi 2 will be obviously sine inverse of 0.557, 55147. So phi 2 comes out as 33.46. So this is a very simple example. Angle of refraction is 33.46 from normal. Then second problem, we are just revising this, isn't it? We have seen this last week in previous lecture. The light ray is incident from glass to air. Refractive index of glass is 1.50. So refractive index of air is 1. Okay. So N2 is 1. Refractive index of glass is 1.5. So its second medium is air. So refractive index of air is N2 1. So again we use the Snell's law to calculate critical angle. We have to calculate the critical angle phi c. So critical angle is angle when the refraction takes place and the angle of refraction is 90 degree. So we can apply the Snell's law and angle of refraction can be substituted as 90 degree to find out the critical angle. Okay. So in Snell's law, the critical angle is the incidence angle at which the refracted angle of refraction becomes 90 degree. So this is the critical angle, the angle at which refraction angle becomes 90 degree. So substituting refraction angle as 90 degree and substituting N1, N2 values given, that is 1.5 and N2 is 1, the refractive index of air. So N1 is 1.5 and N2 is 1. So sine of phi 2 is sine of 90 degree. Now sine of 90 is 1, that is sine of pi by 2 is 1. So 1 by 1.5 is 0.667. So sine theta 1 is 0.667. So theta 1 is obviously sine of sine inverse of 0.667 and sine inverse of 0.667 is 41.83. At phi 2 90 degree, that is angle of refraction equal to 90, phi 1 is critical angle, that is phi 1 is phi c. So this is the definition of critical angle. So therefore critical angle is phi 1 is equal to phi c is equal to 4.83. So this is critical angle, phi 1 is 4.83 because phi 1 is calculated as phi 2 equal to 90 degree. This is second problem. So let us turn to third problem. So in third problem, We have to calculate the numerical aperture. NA, this problem also we have discussed in yesterday's tutorial. We'll just having the recap. Acceptance angle theta A, critical angle theta C, sorry phi C. We have to calculate these three values of the fiber having N1, that is core refractive index 1.5, and N2, that is cladding refractive index 1.45. So N1 is 1.5, N2 is 1.45, and then first we'll start with the calculation of numerical aperture. So numerical aperture is Na equal to N1 root of 2 delta. So substitute N1 and delta. So what is delta? Delta is relative refractive index difference. Delta is relative refractive index difference, which is N1 minus N2 upon N1. So 1.5 minus 1.45 divided by 1.5. So it turns out 0.033 after calculation. The numerical aperture Na is N1 root of 2 delta. Substitute delta. N1 is 1.5. Delta is calculated 0.033 to root of 2 into 0.033. After calculation, this turns out as 0.387. So numerical aperture is 0.387. Acceptance angle theta A, by definition, numerical aperture is N0, and if the fiber and source are placed in air, then N0 is 1. N0 is the refractive index of medium in which fiber and optical source are placed. Here that medium is not mentioned in problem where in which the fiber and source are placed. So we assume here optical source and optical fiber are placed in air. Therefore, N0 is 1.00. And we can substitute in formula of Na, N0. Na is N0 sin theta A. N0 is 1, Na becomes sin theta A. And then theta is sin inverse Na. So this formula can be used in the calculation of Na. Okay. So acceptance angle theta is sin inverse Na. Sin inverse Na. So acceptance angle theta is sin inverse of Na is 0.387 we have calculated. So sin inverse of 0.38 and acceptance angle is 22.72. Similarly, critical angle, we know the formula of sin inverse N2 upon N1 of critical angle, and substituting N2 and N1, sin inverse of 1.45 sin inverse of 1.45 divided by 1.50. So it is sin inverse of 0.967. So it is 75.24. So these are the three values we have calculated. Numerical aperture 0.387, acceptance angle 22.77, and critical angle 75.24 degrees. So three problems we have seen yesterday also. Now fourth problem. Calculate the numerical aperture, acceptance angle, and critical angle. Same calculations. Numerical aperture, acceptance angle, and critical angle. For fiber cable in which N core, that is uh, core refractive index is 5, refractive index is 1.5, cladding refractive index is 1.48, and launching takes place from air. So that means refractive this optical fiber and source both are placed in air. So launching takes place from air. So N0 is 1. Okay. N0 is 1. So acceptance angle and numerical aperture equation is numerical aperture is equal to sine of theta. Na is equal to sine of theta. N0 is 1. Now in this problem we can use some other formula of the numerical aperture. As we know, N0 sine theta A, Na is by definition N0 sine theta A, but N0 sine theta A is root of N1 square minus N2 square. This is also one more formula. We can use this formula. So Na equal to root of N1 square minus N2 square. This formula we can use. And we substitute here Na equal to 1.5 square, 1.48 square raised to 1 half means root. And this becomes 0.05 and a half. That means root of 0.0596. And numerical aperture comes out at 0.244. Then acceptance angle theta A, we know N0 is 1 as given in the problem because the optical ray is launched in air, so N0 is 1. So if you substitute here N0 1, Na equal to sine theta. Okay. So acceptance angle theta is sine inverse Na. Substitute this Na to 0.244 here. Na sine inverse of 0.244 is 14.12 degree. So this is acceptance angle. Similarly, critical angle as in the previous problem, critical angle phi c is sine inverse N2 upon Na. Sine inverse N2 upon Na. So N2 is substituted, N1 is substituted, N1, N2 upon N1. N2 is substituted, N1 is substituted. Critical angle phi c is sine inverse 1.48 divided by 1.5. This ratio comes as sine inverse 0.987, and the inverse sine inverse of 0.987 is 80.75. So in this way, we have calculated numerical aperture with alternative formula, acceptance angle, and critical angle. Numerical aperture comes out 0.244, acceptance angle comes out 14.12, and critical angle is 80.75 degree. So these are the problems we have seen yesterday. So let us start today's tutorial problem. A low loss fiber has average loss of 3 dB per kilometer. A low loss fiber is there and it is having average loss of 3 dB per kilometer. For 1 kilometer, 3 dB loss is there at 900 nanometer. So operating wavelength is 900 nanometer. Compute the length over which A, power decreases by 50%, and B, power decreases by 75%. So two conditions are there given. For these two conditions, we have to find out the length of the fiber. So whenever there is a fiber of particular length, so this is the fiber, and the power, optical power is launched the Pi, and it is observed at the output PO. Then this power is get attenuated, lost some value, and that can be calculated as attenuation. For 1 kilometer, suppose if this is 1 kilometer, if this is 1 kilometer, then the attenuation is alpha dB. So alpha dB is the attenuation for uh, 1 kilometer. So dB per kilometer. And for total length of the fiber, attenuation is attenuation. So attenuation formula we are knowing, and attenuation equal to alpha dB into L, because for 1 kilometer alpha dB attenuation is there. For L kilometer alpha dB into L, that is the total attenuation. That can be simply calculated. Now let us check the calculation. The first condition is given, that is power decreases by 50 degrees. So what is the power inputted is decreased by 50 degrees. So Pi is inputted and it is decreased by 50 degrees. That means as it is decreased by 50 degrees, what it remains? Power remains at the output will be only 55 degrees. It is decreased by 50 means what is remaining at the output? At the output, the power remaining will be only 50 degrees. Okay, 50%. So decreased by 50% means remained also will be 50%. So if you take the ratio PO upon PI, PO upon PI, whatever PI is inputted, what remains PO upon PI ratio is 50%. Okay, this much it remains, 50%. So it is 0.5. So that ratio, power ratio we got from this. This is the power ratio. So Pi upon PO is, now what is this, is PO upon Pi, output power upon input power. If one input power is given, 0.5 will remain, 50% will remain. If 10 is given, 5 will remain. If 100 is given, 50 will remain. If 1000 is given, 500 will remain. Okay, 50% it will remain. So 500 divided by 1000 is 0.5. 100 divided by 50 divided by 100 is 0.5. 0.5 divided by 1 is 0.5. 5 divided by 10 is 0.5. So PO upon PI is 0.5. So PI upon PO will be 1 upon 0.5. That is 2. PO upon PI 0.5. PI upon PO 2. So why we have calculated PI upon PO? Because in formula we require PI upon PO. Isn't it? Input power divided by output power. Is attenuation. Just it is opposite to amplification. In amplification, it is output power divided by input power. In attenuation, it is opposite, input power divided by output power. We have seen in the uh, theoretical discussion of lecture of the attenuation. So we have discussed in detail this formula. Uh, per unit attenuation multiplied by the length of the fiber is total attenuation, is given as 10 log Pi upon PO. Now here alpha dB is given 3 dB per kilometer. So we will substitute that. L we have to calculate at what length the 50% power decreases. So we will take log of Pi upon PO. Pi upon PO is 1 upon 0.5. So this 1 upon 0.5, that is log of 2, 10 log 2. This is 2 pi upon q. So 10 into zero point 0.3. So 10 multiplied by zero point 0.3 is 10 multiplied by zero point 0.3 is 3. Okay. 10 multiplied by zero point 0.3 is 3. So L comes as 3 kilometer. 3 into L is, sorry, yeah, L, 3 into L is 3. And L comes out as 1 kilometer. 3L is 3, therefore L is 1 kilometer. Okay. This is for first condition. Now if the power decreases by 70%, if suppose optical power inputted is Pi and output power we are getting as PO, but Pi decreases by 70 degree, then how much it remains PO? Power remains is 25 because it decreases by 75. That means remains only 25. So whatever is remained will come as output power, and the length of the fiber will be L, and we'll apply again the formula PO upon PI, which is given as 25. PO remains is 25%. So therefore, PI upon PO is 1 upon 0.25. That is 4. Again, we use same formula alpha dB into L equal to 10 log of Pi upon PO. So alpha dB is given as 3 now. Okay, is given, and 10 log of upon PO is 1 upon 0.25. So 10 log of 4 Pi upon PO is 4. So 10 into 6, 6 is 6. So 3 into L on this side, 3 into L is calculated as 6. So this is 6. 3 into L into what will be the L? L will be 2. L will be 2. L is 2. L is 2 kilometers. So at 2 kilometer, power will be decreased by 75%. That will be power will be remained only as 25%. So for 1 kilometer, if it is decreases by 50%, then for after 2 kilometer it will decrease by 75%. So this we have solved this problem of fiber which has alpha over the some length, and if power decreases by 50, what is the length at which it will decrease by 50, and if power decreases by 75%, what is the length at which it decreases by 75? Decreases by 75 means remains only 25. घाई गडबडीत 75 येऊ नका 0.75. Okay. So we are not taking this value in calculation. We are taking this value, remained power, power at output. We are taking 125. Okay. So this is we have to remember while solving such type of problem. Then next problem. So let us do it again. So our assumption here was wrong. So this step is alpha dB into L, 10 log PO. Okay. So alpha dB into L is 10 log Pi upon PO. Substitute alpha dB. Alpha dB is 0.8 into L is equals to 10 log Pi is given 200 micrometer. Microwatt. 200 into 10 raised to minus divided by Q. So Pi is given. This we have to correct. So this is correct formula. Okay. Now 0.8 into 24 divided by 10 is log into 10 raised to minus 6 divided by pu. So again here a correction is made here and here also correction is needed, and we have to calculate q, not pi. So how much it is? 2.4 equals to 200 10 raised to minus q. So how much the q is? We have to take the antilog of this so that we can find out 200 into 10 raised to minus 6 divided by q is the antilog of 2.4. If you are having able to calculate calculator, directly you can calculate antilog of 2.4, but antilog of 2.4 is 2.4 and 10 raised to 2 for 4 is we have calculated 10 raised to 2.4 and it is 251.19. So this is 251 point. Now have you calculated this? 200 into 10 raised to minus 6 divided by q is 251.9. Now q is taken on this one side and 250 is taken on the other side. So q is equal to 200 10 raised to minus 6 divided 251.19. 200 divided by 251.19 it turns out as 0.796 into 10 raised to minus 6. So 0.796 into 10. So PO turns out 0.796 into 10 raised to minus 6 watt or 796 10 raised to minus 9 watt. That is 796 796 nanowatt. This is the answer. 796 nanowatt. So this is the okay. So power launched is given to fiber, that is PI. PI is given and we have to calculate the output. This is the correct solution for the answer. Okay. So I'll cut down this previous portion in the take this continuously correct discussion on YouTube. When the mean optical power launched, next problem, when the mean optical power launched into the 8 kilometer fiber is 120 microwatt. So that is Pi. The mean optical power output, that is PO, is 3 microwatt. Pi is given, PO is given, L is given, Pi is given, and PO is given. Launched power is given and output power is given. So what we have to determine? We have to determine overall signal attenuation dB, that is total attenuation for 8 kilometer. Then second signal attenuation for 10 kilometer. So we have to determine first with these values what is the attenuation for 8 kilometer length, what is the attenuation, total attenuation. Now same fiber is used attenuation when L changes to 10 kilometer. Optical length is 10 kilometer. The same fiber with splices at 1 kilometer interval. For each 1 kilometer interval, there is each splice giving attenuation of 1 dB. Each splice giving. Let us check first the uh, number one calculation. So, this is L. Is 8 kilometer. Input power is 120 micrometer. Output power is 3 micrometer. This is given for the fiber. So for 8 kilometer fiber, suppose this is 8 kilometer fiber. Pi and PO are given. Pi is 120 microwatt, PO is 3 microwatt. This is given. We have to find out attenuation. Attenuation is alpha dB into L. Okay. And that is in log Pi upon PO. Pi upon PO both are given. Pi is given. So 10 log Pi upon PO, directly we can calculate this attenuation. Not given in the problem. L is known 8 kilometer, but alpha dB is not. Okay. So we use attenuation equal to 10 log Pi upon PO. Attenuation Pi upon PO. So substitute 10 log Pi is 120 into 10 raised to minus 6 divided by PO is 3 into 10 raised to minus 6. So 120 into 10 raised to minus 6 divided by 3 into 10 raised to minus 6. This 10 raised to minus 6, 10 raised to minus 6 cancels. 120 by 3 is 40. So 10 log 40. So it is 10 into 1.6. Log 40 is 1.6. And attenuation comes out 16 dB. So this attenuation 16 dB, this attenuation is for 8 kilometers. For 8 kilometers. For 8 kilometers attenuation is 16 dB. So we can calculate alpha dB as alpha dB into L is attenuation. Isn't it? Alpha dB into L is attenuation. Attenuation is 16 dB. Alpha dB into L. L is 8 kilometers. So what is alpha dB? For 8 kilometer it is 16 attenuation. So for 1 kilometer how much it is? 16 divided by 8. Attenuation divided by L is alpha dB. So this is 2 dB. Alpha dB we have calculated as 2 dB. So from this 16 we can calculate alpha dB. So or for 10 kilometer we have to calculate in second each number. So first we have calculated the overall attenuation for 8 kilometer, these conditions. Then second overall attenuation for 10 kilometer we have to calculate with splices at each kilometer interval. So this is the situation in same fiber is used, which is having PO and with the length 10 kilometer. As the fiber same per kilometer attenuation will be 2 dB, but for each 1 kilometer there is a splice. Splice means connecting the fiber, the splice is required. Okay. So when there is a fiber 1 kilometer and we have to connect one more fiber, here the splice is used. Then this is again kilometer fiber and then again splice is used and again 1 kilometer fiber is extended. So this is splice, joining the fiber. So this is splice. This is splice. So this splice process gives 1 dB loss. Again, this splice process gives 1 dB loss. And similarly, if you want to make 10 kilometer fiber and each kilometer requires the splicing because we have only 1 kilometer fiber and we have to join one after other, one after other and to make 10 kilometers. So how many? Am I audible? What is the answer? How many splices will be required? Yes. Am I audible? Please give feedback. Is it disconnected? Okay, I am audible. Uh, okay, okay. Thank you. Atharva, Siddesh, Chinmay. Let us check. Now, consider this. We have started here and we have 1 kilometer optical fiber. Then we have put one splice and again we obtained 1 kilometer optical fiber. So 2 kilometer optical fiber is with one splice. Put one splice and we have extended fiber to 3 kilometers. 1 kilometer, 1 kilometer, 1 kilometer are required. Again we'll put the splice and we extend fiber by 1 kilometer, 4 kilometer. For 4 kilometer, 3 kilometer, one splice is required. Splice means joint. So if 2 kilometer pieces are there, we have only one joint. Then 1 kilometer, two pieces, 1 kilometer, three pieces are there. We will have only two joints to make it. So splices required are less than kilometer. So 10 kilometer fibers can be made by putting 9 splices. So these are the 9 splices. So 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, 3 kilometer, 4 kilometer, 5 kilometer, 6 kilometer, 7 kilometer, 8 kilometer, 9 kilometer, 10 kilometer. And splices are 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So for 10 kilometer fiber, 9 splices are required. Okay. Take this problem now again. We are having the same fiber used in this problem, that is alpha dB is 2 dB per kilometer, kilometer raised to minus 1 dB kilometer raised to minus 1, 2 dB per kilo B. So here the alpha dB is 0.0 kilometer dB into kilometer raised to -1. That is alpha dB is 2 dB per kilometer. Kilometer raised to -1 means per kilometer. So let us sort it out. For finding the overall attenuation of 10 kilometer fiber, first the per kilometer attenuation, that is alpha dB, is required. Okay. Alpha dB is how much? Per kilometer dB is found from equation attenuation alpha dB into L. So alpha dB is attenuation upon L. Attenuation upon L is alpha dB. So we know total attenuation 16 dB and length 8 kilometer from previous point. So from previous point, for 8 kilometer fiber, attenuation is 16 dB. So same fiber is used here. So we'll use the data, that is 16 by 8 is 2 dB per kilometer. Is alpha dB found out. The overall signal attenuation for 10 kilometer optical same fiber, we'll calculate. The attenuation kilometer length, attenuation in 10 kilometer length is how much? Attenuation per kilometer multiplied by fiber length. Okay. Alpha dB multiplied by L, and this 2 multiplied by 10. This is 2 alpha dB, 2 dB per kilometer, and so it comes out as 20 dB. So 20 dB is attenuation in 10 kilometer length due to fiber. Also in 10 kilometer length there will be 9 splices. How 9 splices? We have just checked. So 9 splices are required for 10 kilometer fiber. So 9 splices at 1 kilometer interval. At 1 kilometer interval. So each splice introducing 1 dB loss. Okay. So now we can calculate 10 kilometer fiber total attenuation as attenuation in 10 kilometer length and attenuation due to 9 splices. Attenuation in due to fiber in 10 kilometer length is 20 dB. Okay. So here we have calculated for fiber attenuation for 10 kilometer, and attenuation due to 9 splices will be 9 into 1 dB. 9 splices will be 9 dB. So addition of these two losses, 20 dB into 9 dB, comes out as 29 dB. So total attenuation for the fiber having the alpha dB 2 dB per kilometer and splices at every kilometer having the length of 10 kilometer is having 29 dB. So fiber is required is 10 kilometer. For every kilometer there is a splice. So for 10 splices, each splice gives 1 dB loss. So 1 dB loss for 9 splices will be 9 dB, and 10 kilometer fiber loss kilometer it is 2 dB, 2 dB per kilometer. So for 10 kilometer it will be 20 dB. So 20 dB plus 9 dB of 29 dB. So these problems are very simple. Just addition, subtraction, the log and anti-log. Maybe cost sometimes. So these problems are very simple problems. And this will benefit calculate solving correctly and scoring the marks due to that, because these are simple problems. So let us check next problem. So next problem, continuous 12 kilometer optical fiber link, continuous 12 kilometer optical fiber link has a loss of 1.5 dB per kilometer. A continuous 12-kilometer long optical fiber link has a loss of 1.5 dB per kilometer. Given and loss of 1.5 dB per kilometer. L 12 kilometer and alpha dB 1.5 dB per kilometer. Okay. So first point is, what is the minimum optical power level that must be launched into the fiber? What is the minimum optical power level that must be launched into the fiber to maintain the output power, optical power, zero point 0.3 microwatt at receiving end. To maintain zero point 0.3 microwatt at receiving end. Now receiving 3 microwatt. What is asked? Minimum optical level that must be launched. That is PI. PI is how much is asking. PI is how much? It is asked. PO is given. PO is 0.3 microwatt. So L is given. L is given 12 kilometer. Alpha dB is given 1 kilometer. PO is given 0.3 microwatt. Attenuation in the fiber is given by attenuation equal to alpha dB into L into equals to 10 log of Pi upon Pu. So this is for attenuation. So what we have asked, Pu is and Pi is required is to be, and L is given 12 kilometer, alpha dB is given 1.5 dB per kilometer. So this is given, PO is given, calculate PR. So we will use, okay, from attenuation formula, we will use this part. Alpha dB into L equal to 10 log PI upon PO. So alpha dB 5 kilometer length is 12, 10 log PI upon PO. 0.3 into 10 raised to minus 6. 0.3 microwatt. All is substituted. So for this, log of Pi upon 0.3 into 10 raised to minus 6, 1.5 into 12, 1.5 into 12 divided by this 10 is taken this side. So this turns out as 1 point, if you calculate it, केला का calculate बघा check करा. Log of Pi divided by 0.3 into 1.8. So we have kept the log term on one side and remaining all other side. 1.5 into 12 divided by 10. It comes out by calculator 1.8. Now we know log of Pi divided by 3.3 into 10 raised to minus 6 equal to 0.8. So Pi divided by 0.3 into 10 raised to minus 6 we will find out by taking the antilog of 1.8. So take the antilog of 1.8. Directly you can find out with the calculator. There is antilog. Otherwise, antilog means 10 raised to that value. Antilog means 10 raised to that. Antilog of 1.8 means 10 raised to 1.8. That comes 63.1. That is 63.1. 0.8 is 63.1 or antilog of 1.8 is 63. So Pi divided by 0.3 into 10 raised to minus 6 is 63.1. Now what is Pi? Take this denominator value zero point 0.3 into 10 raised to minus 6 on other side. So it becomes Pi equal to 63.1 into 0.3 into 10 raised to minus 63.1 into 0.3. We will get 18.93. 18.93 into 10 raised to minus 6 as it is. This much watt, and it is nothing but 18.93 microwatt. So what is the input power we have calculated? 18.93 microwatt. Therefore, minimum optical power level that must be launched into optical fiber is Pi equal to 18. To maintain the optical power at the output 0.3 into 10 raised to minus 6. First answer. Second answer asked, calculation asked is what is the required input power of 2.5 dB per kilometer. So it was 1.5 dB per kilometer. Now loss is 2.5 dB per kilometer. Alpha dB changed from 1.5 dB to 2.5 dB per kilometer. What is the input power required? Again the same calculated with alpha dB equal to now 2.5 dB per kilometer. Now this alpha dB is taken. 1.5, now 2.5 is taken as alpha dB. Alpha dB value is now 2.5 instead of 1.5. Problem, same formula, same process. Just we have to change alpha dB from 1.5. Now the same is repeated. Attenuation optical fiber is given by attenuation equal to alpha dB into L, 10 log upon PO. Alpha dB is given 2.5 of 1.5. Then fiber length is 12 kilometer. 10 log into 10 raised to minus 6. So log of point Pi upon 0.3 into 10 raised to minus 6 is kept on one side. And all the values are taken on the other side. Now instead of 1.5 it is 2.5 into 12 divided by 10, and then it comes out as 3.0 instead of 1.8. Now this is 3.0. So log of Pi divided by 0.3 into 10 raised to minus 6 equals to 3. So antilog of that will give Pi divided by 0.3 into 10 raised to minus 6. Antilog of this log will give this value Pi 0.3 10 raised to minus 6, and take antilog of this side also, antilog of 3. So Pi upon 0.3 into 10 raised to minus 6 is antilog of 3. It is minus 3. So 10 raised to 3. So 10 raised to 3 is 1000. 1000. 10 raised to 3 is 1000. Isn't it? Simple. 10 raised to 3 is 1000. 10 raised to 2 is 100. 10 raised to 1 is 10. 10 raised to 2 is 100. 10 raised to... So Pi upon 0.3 into 10 raised to minus 6 is 1000. So Pi equals to how much? 1000 multiplied by this denominator. This denominator goes on other side, will become multiplier. So Pi equal to 1000 multiplied by 0.3 into 10 raised to minus 6, that is into 10 raised to minus 6, that is 300 microwatt. So input power required is 300 microwatt to make output power equal to 0.3 into 10 raised to minus 6. Suppose with per kilometer attenuation of 1.5 Then, for getting the output power of 0.3 microwatt, we require input. But if we are having the fiber with per kilometer attenuation 2.5 instead of 1.5, then for getting the 0.3 into 10 raised to minus 6, we require input power of 300 microwatt. 15 microwatt to 300 microwatt change is there. So very huge high power if attenuation per kilometer changes from 2.5 dB. So that is elaborated in this problem. The problem clears that if there is a change of per attenuation per kilometer, that is 1.5 changes to 1 dB attenuation will change the input power from 18 microwatt or 19 microwatt to 300 microwatt for getting the same output power. Okay, this is the conclusion of the problem. Now we check the last problem. Example, the optical fiber input power to an optical fiber is 2 milliwatt. So input power to an optical fiber is 2 milliwatt. So this is Pi. While the power measured at the 2 microwatt. So this is if the fiber attenuation is 0.5 dB per kilometer. So this is alpha dB. Calculate length of the fiber. So L is how much? Same problem, same formula. Just we have to calculate some different parameter, isn't it? So am I audible? This is the last problem. Am I audible? Friends, yes, thank you, Atharva. So let us sort it out. Let us solve this problem. We have given Pi 2 milliwatt, PO 2 microwatt, that is 1000 times less. That much is attenuation. And alpha dB is 0.5 dB is 0.5 dB per pm. Unit attenuation, length attenuation. So attenuation in the fiber is given as attenuation equal to alpha dB into L. That is 10 log Pi upon PO. Simple, same formula. So alpha dB is 0.5, L is to be calculated 10 log Pi upon PO. Pi is 2 milliwatt, PO is 2 microwatt. 2 milliwatt means 2 into 10 raised to minus 3, 2 microwatt is 2 into 10 raised to minus 6. Cancel 10 raised to minus 3 divided by 10 raised to minus 6, it becomes 10 raised to plus 3, isn't it? In denominator, it is 10 raised to minus 6. When it comes into numerator, it becomes 10 raised to plus 6. 10 raised to minus 3 multiplied by 10 raised to plus 6 becomes 10 raised to plus 3. So 10 log 10 raised to 3. 10 log of 1000 is 3. Log 3 is 1000. So log of 1000 is 3. So what is 30? 0.5 into L is 30. 0.5 into L is 30. 0.5 into L is 30. So what is L? 30 divided by 0.5. What is L? 30 divided by 0.5 comes out as 60 kilometer. After kilometer, when we launch the 2 milliwatt 60 kilometer, it remains after loss as 2 microwatt. The fiber is having per unit attenuation 0.5 dB per kilometer attenuation fiber is there. 0.5 dB per kilometer attenuation fiber is there, in which we are launching 2 milliwatt optical power, and after 60 kilometer it remains. So length of the fiber is 60 kilometers that we have found out. So I think all of you have answers, calculated answer. Uh, any problem is there, you can ask. I think no problem is there. I think so that step by step we